What's going on, guys? It's JSGC here, and we're here for the Brentford away match review. Now, I first just wanted to take this moment just to clarify a few things that people have been leaving in the comments just before I get on with the review. Now, as you'll be able to see from most of my videos on my channel, I am actually a Manchester City fan. Now, I do go to quite a few Manchester City games, and most importantly, I tend to usually go with my brother Mick Sid. His link's at the end of this video. Now, because we're both brothers and we both live together, you see, he supports Preston, I support Man City. Now, because I'm not a season ticket holder at Man City, the chance of doing an away game with Man City is near enough nil, so we're never going to get to do away games, unfortunately. Now, since 2013, I've been going with my brother to do football matches with Preston, away from home, to go and experience some new grounds, new football, do new stuff, and I absolutely love it. I love the days out, and I love doing football, and I love following Preston around with my brother. So I'm able to do content from that, I'm able to do vlogs, I'm able to do reviews, I'm able to do other videos regarding Preston too, which I feature on my channel. I'm also a Man City fan. I love talking about Man City, so I do a lot of Man City videos. When I go to Man City games, I do vlogs for the Man City matches too. I've also like to go on holiday. I also do holiday vlogs. I also like to talk about lots of different stuff, all kinds of footballing stuff. There's all kinds of content on my channel, and whatever I decide to choose to put on my channel, which is probably 90% about football, I'm going to choose to put it on my channel. Just because it's not about Manchester City or just because it's not about Preston North End doesn't mean the future videos won't be there. Now, I'm not a Preston North End fan, but I do love going on days out. I love following Preston, and I love going with my brother and having a lot of memories from the football matches. If people want to leave in the comments saying that they don't agree with that, I really could not care less. As I've mentioned on my Twitter, again, link in the bio, I have mentioned that anyone that is leaving comments regarding that, they'll simply be removed. I'll simply block them from comment on the video. I couldn't care less. I don't want people like that associated with my videos, watching my videos, or being subscribed to my channel. You'll also get a block. With that all being clarified, and I'm sorry to have wasted 2 minutes of your time trying to clear that up. I have put this on Q&As before, so I wish people would check out all my other videos first before leaving such comments. With all that being said and done, I'll get on with the review now. Now, this Brentford Griffin Park in London was my first ever 10 out of 10 away match. Now, my previous before that, Aston Villa, was probably close behind on a 9 out of 10. This was absolutely 10 out of 10. I absolutely love my time in London. I love going to London. There's so much to do there. We've not managed to do everything that there is to see, so there's loads of teams in London to be able to do away games for. So we'll save some of that for another time. If you go on my channel and go on my playlist, you'll see my Brentford vlog that I have put out there. You can check out all my other football matches and vlogs that I've done from the Etihad Stadium, from AFC Fylde, from all Preston's away matches, and possibly a Deepdale vlog coming up soon. Also the San Siro as well. Like I said, there's a wide variety of content for you to go and check out if you wish. We're getting on with the day. So our day started at 5 o'clock. So it was up at, I think it was just before 5 o'clock. Our train was at 5:58. We got into London at 8:15. So it took around 2 hours from Preston. So if you're travelling from the north, it takes around 2 hours. If it's going via Birmingham, it'll probably take around 2.5 to 3 hours. But it gave us plenty of time for a 3 o'clock kickoff to go and do some other stuff. There was the North London derby that day when we was in London. When we got there, though, it was still dead. London, very quiet. We went around where Downing Street was, near Westminster. No cars about, managed to stand in the middle of the road, get some great pictures. Absolutely loved it. Great time around the capital. We spent around 4 hours, I think, around London. We went to Westminster. We ended up participating on the tube, which we bought online for £12. I know you can just check in and out, and it'll probably end up being cheaper. That's what your tube ticket looks like. Mine stopped working after around 2 stops. I had to keep seeing the guard, which was rather annoying to let me through. But we ended up going to Westminster. We ended up doing Tower Bridge, Tower of London. We went to the Natural History Museum, which I featured all in my vlog throughout all my day and explained more in detail there. Now, we mentioned that I got that on the train. I picked up trains for £40 per person, which was on advance fare, which goes on sale normally around 3-4 months before you want to book. So check that out. You can sign up to a ticket alert on trainline.com. You'll get your advance fare. You'll be able to get cheap fares, and normally they're quite cheap when you travel earlier and leave earlier. The later you leave it, like going in around mid-morning into afternoon, the tickets will go up in price, and vice versa. When you're coming home around prime time, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, tickets can be quite pricey. Best leaving it, maybe you'll go home by 3 o'clock if you're doing a day out, or if you're doing an away match, go home later. If it's a far distance, you may have to just suck it up and pay, because I know I picked up fares to London for £25–30. We had to pay up and went via Crew. Yeah, bit difficult there. Anyway, ended up making our way to London, to Brentford, sorry. Went to Griffin Park. It's about a 20–25 minute walk. We had to leave early, unfortunately, for the end of the match because we wanted to make our tube back to make sure we got the train back, which we caught with around 20 or 30 seconds to spare. No word of a lie that, we left it very fine. But please don't do that. Try and book a later train if you can. Otherwise, you have to leave early, and it took us 18 minutes with us doing like a very quick walk, a little bit of jogging along the way, you know how it is. Otherwise, it's about a 20-25 minute casual stroll, I'd say. Enjoyable when you go in there, by the way. It was raining on the day. Don't care. Still a 10 out of 10 day. So we got there, and Brentford, of course, is famous for having 4 pubs on the corner. Brentford are leaving Griffin Park soon. I don't know whether it's going to be at the end of this season, end of next season, or end of the season after. We wanted to tick it off our list. I know there's 4 pubs on the corners. One closed down, it's reopened again. We wanted to go and do that, tick it off our list and say that we did it, and we drank a pint in all 4 pubs on all 4 corners. First pub that when you go, you're travelling down from on the tube, going to South Ealing, I think it's pronounced. Walk down, you'll go past the motorway and you'll see just on the right hand side the pub called the New Inn, which is the first one we did. Very busy in there. It's busy in all the pubs, by the way. Be prepared for that. We took our drinks, went outside under the umbrella in the smoking shelter. If you don't mind smoke, then I'd recommend going there because there's a TV screen with speakers there, so you'll be able to watch the football from the early kickoff, which I thought was a lovely touch. Fabulous pub, I thought. Second pub was the Princess Royal, and overall my favourite pub. Was a little bit quieter, bit of a more relaxed atmosphere. You're able to get served quickly. You can have a couple of drinks in there. It's mainly full of home fans I found in there. It was a good atmosphere though, thoroughly enjoyable pub. Next to that, you've got the club shop. The club shop had a free calendar on, which I think was a fabulous touch because it was February and they'd not sold the calendars to put them out for free for all the fans to take whoever wanted them. Great touch. They sold pin badges. They had everything you wanted. Perfect in my opinion. The next pub we came to on the next corner is called the Griffin. This is the dedicated home pub for the home fan. Went in there. The front entrance was completely rammed full of people who couldn't go in there. We went to the back. There's a little window where you can get a drink. We got a can of lager, which cost £4. Now in the other 2 pubs the drinks were around £3.50 to £3.75 per pint. This was a 330ml can for £4. I do not recommend that. And the last pub we went to was the Royal Oak. The Royal Oak, again, it's a little bit like the Princess Royal in my opinion. It's a very relaxed atmosphere. There's space to manoeuvre around. The music's quite loud in there, but still a classic pub, traditional pub. We did all 4 pubs on the corner. What's not to like? Be wary. Please drink responsibly. I ended up forgetting my own age and ended up walking in the wrong direction. So please don't do that one. Don't get too intoxicated that you don't know what you're doing. Make sure you try and at least have your wits about you to make sure that you are safe and sound. After all, you're in a place that you're not all familiar with if it is an away day for you. The away end itself, they have barriers up. We walk through the barriers. It's electronic ticketing, so there's the ticket for you. Tickets cost £23 per adult, and there's the barcode. Put the barcode into the reader. I think the guy takes it off and just beeps it through himself, and then you just walk in. It's pretty simple like that, I would say. Then you go in and you kind of walk up a little bit of a hill. It's only a little hill. You get to the top and then there's a little like food kiosk which had hot dogs on sale, which were £4.10, which I bought. Now outside the ground they have a burger van or 2. They were selling food for like £2.50, £3. So my recommendation would be to buy food there rather than the ground. The food itself weren't that good in my opinion. Toilets are right next door. I don't think you could buy booze in there. Don't hold me to that one though, I weren't interested. I'd already done all 4 pubs, sorry, that's what it was for. They got the seating right next to where the food kiosk is, and you go up the steps and then you'll be up there, and that's where the seating is on the top tier. On the lower tier you've got the terracing. There's plenty of room on the terracing. I think it can easily hold well over 1,000. I think we took 1,000 down and there's easily a lot of room for more, so 1,500, maybe even 2,000. I don't know how much it holds. It's a lovely little ground. It's great for atmosphere. You can create a lot of atmosphere because the fans are so close to the pitch and the fans are so close to each other. The game itself finished 1-1. It was a good game in my opinion. I did enjoy the game. Preston went 1-0 up. Brentford equalised. This was all in the second half. Both teams trying to chase for the playoffs. I'm not sure if both teams have got enough quality about them to be able to get there. And like I mentioned, it was raining. We didn't get wet, even though it was right on the front. You can check out the vlog. Everything in there from my day and everything that's featured, all my advice and everything, that's in the vlog. So do check that out on my playlist, Football Away Days I think it's called. I'll try and leave it at the end of this video if I can as well. And also check out my channel, my second channel, and also my brother's channel I mentioned earlier in the video. That'd mean a lot. Like and subscribe there, that'd be fabulous. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you thought of Griffin Park and Brentford away if you have done it before. and I'll see you all later for the next video. That's the away review. We're doing Sunderland away, so Sunderland Stadium of Light will be the next review that's up. There'll also be a vlog up of that, of course. So I'll see you all later. It's been JSGC. Hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day, and again, I apologise for the 2-minute rant thing at the video. It really annoyed me, someone leaving a comment on that on one of my videos. I don't like people questioning why and what content I'm putting on. It's my channel. I apologise if I look or sound a bit disrespectful or anything. I absolutely love my subscribers and my viewers and people that watch the video, and it's absolutely much appreciated. I am a nice person. I try and leave as many comments and likes and everything on this channel as I possibly can. Links to social media, they're in the description below. And I'll see you all later. It's been JSGC. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace! Ciao for now.